John Woo, one of the most recognizable names in Hollywood over the course of the last 40 plus years, recently stated he hates comic book films and considers any superhero film to be not real cinema. This has gotten him a lot of backlash for making a terrible comic book film such as Hulk. We'll talk about this in a minute. So yeah, John Woo, who famously directed the worst installment of Mission Impossible, aka Mission Impossible 2, and then went on to direct better things. Face Off, for example. That's a way better film than Mission Impossible 2. He, of course, like anybody else, has an opinion on what's going on in Hollywood. And when they asked him about comic book films, he said no, he doesn't like them. Those aren't his thing. He doesn't consider them cinema. He doesn't consider them movies. He just considers them there. He's just not a fan of them. He likes a completely different genre of film. He likes films that are more about crime and not so much about, well, superheroes and that type of thing. Now, any article that was reporting this was filled with dozens, and some of the bigger pages like IGN with hundreds of comments of people saying, well, if he feels that way, why did he direct Hulk from 2003? I mean, clearly John Woo directed Ang Lee's Hulk. Do you guys see the problem here? People legitimately think that John Woo is somehow Ang Lee. I guess they don't know too many Asian directors or something, but maybe it's collective brain amnesia. Or maybe it's a Mandela effect, because I tried this out on somebody. One of my friends who's a Marvel fan, he's seen all the films, but he's not like a diehard like us. I was talking to him the other day, and I was like, hey, quickly, you remember that early 2000s Hulk film before The Incredible Hulk? Like, I was leading him into this question without trying to make it seem obvious. I was like, do you remember who directed that? And he goes, oh yeah, John Woo. And I was like, huh, okay. Not surprising, a lot of people consider this to be fact. Like, I had to look it up to make sure, and yeah, a lot of people are confused. And I get it. John Woo and Ang Lee haven't really been in the mainstream for well over some 15, almost 20 years. So this kind of makes sense. But yeah, look, John Woo doesn't like comic book movies. Who cares? His opinion. Ang Lee probably still does, and hey, he directed Hulk. A Hulk film that was terrible in my opinion, but hey, it was what it was. So there you go.